Hello friends, welcome back to Rocks for Brains. Today I came to an area on the west side of Flagstaff on a trail that connects to the Arizona Trail. And I've heard that near this trail, actually I haven't just heard, but I've seen the photos, there are some incredible rocks. These things have just swirls of pink and red banding and big giant pockets of druzy crystals. And they're supposed to be kind of in a cliff area just above the trail, not too far into this. So I've never been here before and I might not find it, but we're gonna give it a go and we're gonna see if we can find these amazing rocks. Let's go. It did snow recently. Last week we had about a foot of snow, so a lot of this trail still has some snow and compacted ice, and it's kind of muddy. And I do have some micro spikes in my pack, so we're gonna see how this goes. If the path down into the canyon is pretty icy, I might have to put those on, because this is pretty slick. So most of the rocks that we're seeing here on the trail right now are basalt. These are all volcanic rocks. At some point we should be dropping down into a canyon, and that area will be in, I think, probably the Kaibab limestone. I know it's limestone for sure, but we might be seeing both the Kaibab and Toroweap formations, and then maybe a little bit of the Coconino Sandstone on the bottom. Yep, this is where you need some kind of grippy shoe device for compacted snow and ice, because this is not an area you want to fall and get hurt for sure. It's probably going to get pretty flat, but it's much easier to go down this if you have proper footwear and crampons or some kind of micro spikes on your shoes. And even if you don't need it, it's good to have it with you just in case. So here we're starting to get into the limestone layers. You can see the water kind of dripping down, and it's eroded quite a bit. Potentially there are fossils in these rocks. This is cool. It's a little grove of aspen trees down here. Just growing in this little low spot where there's a lot of water. Pretty soon they'll start to leaf out to come back here after the winter time and see what it looks like. We're definitely getting into some cool rocks now. This thing is crazy looking. Yeah, this is definitely limestone. Can't see any fossils yet anyway. Yeah, it's hard to tell. All of this pitting is just from erosion and water. I don't see any obvious fossils here. But those rocks, we're gonna go take a look at too, because those look amazing. Wow, those are huge. I don't know if they fell from up there or up there, but I can't even imagine, you know, the noise that that would have made falling down though. God, they're huge. I mean, that's easily 20 feet up. Let's take a look here. Yep. Still limestone. Not any obvious fossils in there, at least on this side. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit. We're getting another storm coming in. You can see over there though, we've got some sweeping kind of layers of rock, and I believe that is the Coconino Sandstone. And then the Kaibab lime and Torweep limestones are up above it. So now we're kind of in this little open valley area. Should be almost to the Arizona Trail. There's some really cool crystals in this rock right here. These big chunks of limestone down here in the bottom. Still no obvious fossils, but lots and lots of crystals. Very cool. I think I'm getting close now to where the directions say the cliff area is. I might actually check out the creek bed down here on the way back too, because there's probably lots of interesting rocks just down there. At the very least, I'll come back and check that out another time. But it looks like the trail's gonna go up just a little bit. And the directions that I have say maybe in another quarter of a mile, there's going to be an area where the elevation change kind of levels out, and then you have to go up to where there's a more like a man-made cliff area, because potentially this spot was a uranium mine, or at least they were looking for uranium rocks in the canyon here. Oh, check out that outcrop. That's all Coconino Sandstone. That's amazing. Those were ancient sand dunes, so that's why you get a lot of these cross-bedding forms. Nice. Yeah, I'm paying attention, because that might be mountain lion scat. It's pretty big, and it's got lots of hair in it. So I'm definitely practicing good situational awareness here and trying to make a lot of noise, because this is mountain lion territory. Back into the limestone layer again here. Lots of little pockets of crystals. And it's possible that those might have been, you know, shells or something. That almost looks spiral shaped. So, you know, it's possible the shells dissolved and then other minerals came in and replaced it in the same spot, kind of in the void. That's really cool though. This rock is just covered with little crystal pockets. Ooh, there's a nice one there. Wow. Very cool. I'm going up the trail here to, well, at least on the way, to an area called Fisher Point. I'm not quite sure if I've passed the location where these cool rocks are supposed to be, but I don't know. We'll go, maybe just go up to Fisher Point and check that out, and then check out the rocks in the creek bed on the way back. Whoa, check out those crystals. Oh man. Those are awesome. Too bad they are stuck in this giant rock. I'm not gonna break them off. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. That little crystal cluster right there is super cool. It's like a little flower. And then this one's almost like a little geode. That's awesome. All right, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a butterfly on that rock down there. And these two trees that are leaning up against each other are making some really weird noises. This leaning one, I think, is rubbing against the vertical one in the wind a little bit. I don't know if the butterfly is still there. Oh, yep, it is. It's sitting on the rock right there. It's pretty early for butterflies. There it goes. Wow. Just wow. Well, I walked up this far and I figured I might as well come all the way up to the viewpoint. And boy, did that not disappoint. This is gorgeous up here. And the trail that I started is right down there. So that's pretty cool. So I think the area with the rocks is actually just a little bit back down the trail and just kind of like off the trail a little bit. The directions that I got from my friend said you have to go up in an area where it's kind of like hugging the rocks but not too much elevation gain. And I saw a view very similar to the pictures that he showed me as well. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and enjoy this view, have a snack, drink some water, and then go back down and just check it out real quick, see if it's there. But I mean, regardless, this was a cool hike. Well, I was planning on doing some grocery shopping after I did this. Now I kind of wish I had brought another pair of pants though, because yeah, it's a little muddy. And I don't think they're going to be too happy about me trudging all this dirt into the store. But we'll see how it goes. Well, I didn't find the spot, but that's okay. I'm going to go down to the creek bed here, and maybe we'll get lucky and find some fossils. Well, I came over to this little eroded, kind of like rockfall area off of the trail a little bit, just to see maybe I could find one cool rock to take home before I left. There's definitely some crystal bits, like that one. That's really cool. It's like a little geode. But, you know, I do have a lot of that already, so I think I'll leave that for the next person. It would be really cool to find a little shell fossil, though. Okay, this rock has some interesting patterns. Ooh, what? Whoa, what the heck is that? That's weird looking. That's gotta be a fossil. Huh. Maybe. I don't know. But if that's my one cool rock, I like that. That's pretty cool. That's definitely coming home. Alright, now I'm happy. Okay. That shape looks familiar. Yep. I think that's a brachiopod. It looks like maybe just the cast, so the shell is gone. But this is the rock cast from the inside of the shell. But that is pretty cool. All right, now this trip is starting to redeem itself a little bit. Okay, this right here, you guys can see it, is a tiny little example of actually what I think I was looking for. The pictures that I had looked like this, where it was kind of the swirly, excuse me, the swirly stuff. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's definitely coming home. I mean, the stuff I was looking for was much, much bigger than that, but that, that's a really cool, good consolation prize. I like that, and I'm sure when I wash it off, there's gonna be more pattern in there. So that's really cool. Okay, now I'm really happy. I think I see some more of that kind of rock. Oh yeah, kind of. It's not, oh, it doesn't have quite the patterning, but I don't know, this might be a good alternate spot to check out again. I'm gonna look around here for maybe another 10 minutes or so and head back home. At least I found a few things and didn't get completely skunked. Ooh, what the heck? That's weird. It's like a little V. There's like probably a little crystal vug or something in there. Huh. That is bizarre. That one I think I'm gonna leave there though. Well, that was pretty fun. Didn't quite find what I was looking for, but that's okay. I will definitely be coming back. I think I was very, very close to the right spot. And I did find a couple of fossils and a little chunk of the rock. That's pretty close to what I was looking for. So yeah, didn't get completely skunked, and that's great. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, try to learn something new every day. Bye! No way. I just spotted this. Look at that. Tiny little flowers. Well, that's a good sign that spring is on its way.